Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to part 1 of Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones. Yeah, so this is, just Gabe here today, so we'll be playing this. Do you want to see this? No, we don't want to see that. So I am just here by myself today. I am going to start a single playthrough of Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones, because I stated in a previous video that it is the first game I've ever played of Fire Emblem, but one that I have never finished. Why, you may ask? Well, it's because back in high school, when I first started playing Fire Emblem and was engrossed with the story and the characters of Sacred Stones and the beautiful sprite animations, I had an iPhone, and they don't really like it when you use emulators on their phones, so the emulators would constantly be taken down. So I would go in and re-download the emulators again so I could play Sacred Stones, and it just did not work out. I would get a few chapters in, play a little bit, and then all of a sudden, boom, no more. I couldn't play anymore, and I had to go back and restart again and again and again, and it was kind of frustrating. So it came to a point where once I got a 2DS, I gave up and started playing those games instead, but I've always been meaning to come back and finally play through Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones. Thank you, one and all, for coming and joining me today on this beautiful venture that we will be taking. So, shall we begin? New game? Let's do difficult. I'm not great at hard mode. I'm a filthy casual, but I've been playing Echoes on hard mode, and if I can defeat Echoes, Shadows of Valencia on hard mode, I can do anything on hard mode. Except for Awakening a Lunatic. Haven't done that yet. In an age long past, evil flooded over the land. Creatures awash in the dark, tide ran wild, pushing mankind to the brink of annihilation. I'm gonna change my voice. In his despair, mankind appealed to the heavens, and from a blinding light came hope. The Sacred Stones. These 5 glorious treasures had the power to dispel evil. The hero Grado and his warriors used the Sacred Stones to combat evil's darkness. They defeated the Demon King and sealed his soul away within the stones. With the darkness imprisoned, peace returned to Magvel. But this peace would not last. Alright. The continent of Magvel. For some 800 years, a quiet peace reigned in the absence of the terrible darkness. The Sacred Stones have been passed from generation to generation. Nations have been built around their power and their legacy. The Kingdom of Renee, ruled by Fado, the peerless warrior king. The Kingdom of Frelia, ruled by Hayden, the venerable sage king. The Kingdom of Jehana, ruled by Ismare, Queen of the White Dunes. The Theocracy of Rouston, ruled by Mansell, the Divine Emperor. the Grado Empire, ruled by Vigard, the stalwart silent emperor. These 5 countries house the power of the sacred stones. They are joined by the emerging mercantile republic of Carcino. In these times of peace, tales of past conflict have drifted into legend, and memories of the ancient dark arts have all but evaporated. It is now the year 803. In an instant, the whole of Magva is threatened by an unexpected atrocity. The Grado Empire, the largest of the Sacred Stone nations, has invaded the kingdom of Rene under orders from Emperor Vigard. A longtime ally of Grado, Rene is caught off guard, unable to mount any resistance. Grado's forces move quickly, seizing one territory after another. Ephraim! Compounding King Phaedo's worries, his son, Prince Ephraim, has gone missing. Grado's momentum carries its armies to the gates of Castle Rene itself. Rene will fall. It is inevitable. Prologue: The Fall of Rene. Alright, here we are in Rene Castle. Look at all these generals. A little armored knight, soldier. Your Majesty, I bear bad news. The castle gate has been reached. Emperor Vigard's forces are within the castle walls. I understand. The garrison has fallen. We've lost contact with Prince Ephraim and can expect no aid from his men. Your Majesty, what are we to do? What else can we do? Order your men to lay down their arms. Father! Erica, are you wearing the bracelet I gave you? Oh, I already knew the text before he was gonna say it! Oh. Yes, I have it right here. Good. Seth. What's a good voice for Seth? Well, you know, let's be a little funny. Yes, Your Majesty. Oh yeah, Seth is Sean Connery. Take Erica and head for Frelia. King Hayden is an honorable man. I trust he will keep you safe. Understood. And what of Your Majesty? Me? I shall remain here. We have long held Grado among our dearest allies, yet now they attack? I must know why. Am I somehow responsible for this? Have I erred in my leadership? Rene is mine to guide. How could I have failed her so? Father, you can't stay. You mustn't. If you remain behind, then so shall I. Go now, Seth. Ride. Take her to safety. Father! Forgive me, Your Highness. Woo, here we go. Oh, all these dark mages coming in. Ephraim, Erica, you must survive. Awesome. General Seth! Franz, ride ahead and bring word of our coming to Frelia. A single rider is better odds of passing unseen by Grado's men. Convey to the throne all that has happened here and petition for reinforcements. Understood. Bye. Princess Erica, we must... Quickly, behind me. Uh-oh. Who could it be? You there, with the girl, tell me. Would that be the wayward Princess of Rene? Well, this must be my lucky day. You're dead, man. The wench goes with me. Never. Oh, battle. I am Walter, the Moonstone, Grado's finest general. Can we take a second and listen to this music? Ah, this battle music is awesome. Wait for it. Oh yeah. Okay. And you're just a corpse who does not know he is dead. Ah, Seth, where's your lance? You can't fight a silver lance with a steel sword. Weapon triangle, you fool. Ah. No. Let's go. Such terrible wounds, and still he holds to his duty. How entertaining. Fly away, little man. Fly away! Try to outrun death. More time to savor the hunt and the kill. So I'm making him a lot more creepy than he normally is. Princess Erica, this way. I can see no more of Greater's men. If we've made it this far, we feel you under a moment's rest. Please forgive my grabbing you so brusquely earlier. Don't be foolish, Seth. If it weren't for you, I would never have made it out of the castle. You are the reason I'm still alive. You have my gratitude. And whoever that man was, he was clearly after me. It's my fault that you received such a grave wound. Allow me to treat it. Man, I'm getting some, like, crazy shipping vibes here. Like, these two belong together or something. Like, look at that. You see when she got closer to him? Oh, yeah. And then she's like, oh my gosh, you're hurt. Let me touch you. She's so crushing on Seth right now. Your Highness, I can't allow an injury like this to be an obstacle. It's probably the accent. It's probably the voice, yeah. Anyone with a voice like that, ladies flock to. We have more important matters to attend to. We must press on to Frelia. We must fulfill His Majesty's wishes. I wonder how my father fares alone in the castle. Do you think he's safe? Oh, he dead, girl? He dead. I wanted my brother on the Grado front. We've heard nothing from him for days. King Fredo and Princess Ephraim. Prince Ephraim are both valiant and brave men. I doubt even the might of Grado Empire can hold them in check. More important to me, Your Highness, is that you look to your own safety. How sad the two of them would be if something were to happen to you. We must reach Frelia to ensure the day of your happy reunion. Man, speaking in that voice takes a lot out of you. It's not easy to keep that going. But I think we're doing alright. Yes, of course. You're right. Until I'm reunited with my father and brother, I must not despair. Come, Seth. Let us go. But wait. What is coming? Once we cross that bridge, we will be in Frelia, near Border Mulan. Let us proceed, Princess Erica. Hold on. Who's coming? Your Highness, I won't lie to you, this will not be an easy ride. Please, take this rapier. If something should happen to me, you must continue Frelia, alone if need be. Woo! You there, renegade dogs, where do you think you're going? Kratos men, stand back, Princess Erica. It's alright, Seth. My brother has taught me something of swordplay. I will stand with you. Alright, so here we go. First thing I'm going to do is change the animations to make the game speed a little faster. That should be good so far. So here we are, very first chapter, Sacred Stones. Pretty small map because, you know, first chapter and all that. And we're going to be introduced to the first two characters. First, there's Erica. She's a lord. She's pretty decent, I guess. I mean, she's got high speed right now, which is really useful. High skill and speed, so she'll probably be the most often to double and crit early on. And then I can just boop. And then we've got Seth, a paladin. So Seth is a Jagan unit, which means that he's already a pre-promoted unit. So he's got higher stats, but he's someone that you won't be using as often. Well, let me talk about Jagan units in general. You don't use them as often because they can steal XP from the rest of the people that need them. Where they can get level ups, he'll just get tiny XP gains. But Seth is actually pretty good. From what I've heard, he's fairly useful throughout the entire game. So don't be surprised if I use him more continually throughout the game. And yeah, look at his stats. They're already good. Really, for the beginning of the game, yeah. I mean, he's going to be useful when we get into tricky situations, since this is hard mode. So I'll be using him. If it was on normal mode, I'd probably just put him in the back and have Erica stand in a forest and kill everyone. But this is hard mode, and we're going to see just how hard it is. Alright. So we got these 3 bandits here. Or soldiers, I guess. Don't look like bandits, though. And here's our boss, O'Neill. Pretty faceless. He's pretty quick, but he's got little to no defense, so that shouldn't be a problem. Checking their ranges. Okay, can't go in these mountains. That's too bad. We could use this for defense. So we will just... Here's a choke point. We'll just stick... We'll just let them come to us. Bring it on. Dodge. Nice. Boom. So also, at the same time, my brother and I, we are doing a playthrough of the Blazing Sword for the Game Boy Advance also. So I won't be going too much into how the game mechanics work, since we're mostly talking about that during the Lin storyline tutorial of Fire Emblem 7. So here I'll just be playing and enjoying, and hope you enjoy also. Why do you only have a rapier? Do you see have anything good? He has steel sword. I don't know if she can use a steel sword. Nope, she's only level E. Right, sword rank E. And steel sword is rank D? Really? I think it's a pretty soon actually. Okay. So we'll just keep attacking with this rapier. Boop. Alright, and double. There we go. First kill for Erica. 32 XP. Come on, bring it on. Yeah, axes are so inaccurate in these games, it's ridiculous. Okay, just kill this guy really fast. Oh, there's a crit. Cool. Something I've always wondered, when she does her attack, it's a cool animation, but she also looks like she's breaking her right leg as she's doing so. It's not really a powerful stance, I would say. And that is all I have to say. All that Schlacht is the leader. Alright, so let's move. See, does this guy move at all? I really don't know, but let's move him closer, but not too close in case... Actually, he'll be fine. A sword. Wait.
What was that? You think you can take me, wretched lordling? Come, it's time you high and mighty knights learn to respect a true warrior. O'Neil.
He does move, and he has in a forest. That was not well planned on my part. Oh well.
You will be the first to die.
What? He got hit with a 31% chance. You've got to be kidding me. And he's gonna double. Did not. Oh, I am really bad at this.
What? How?
That was a lot of XP for Seth, actually. It's okay. Next chapter, Erica will level up.
Princess, are you injured?
What? Oh, no. I'm fine, Seth.
But you look so pale.
And beautiful in the sunlight. Wow. I'm fine. Fine. This is war, isn't it? It's not at all like the games I used to play with my brother or Leon. When we would go out and beat other children up, claim their territory. Good times. I never thought didn't know it'd be this savage. Are words useless? Is strength all that matters? It's so sad. Why would the Greater Empire do this? To what end would they start a war?
Princess.
Don't worry, Seth. I won't give in to sorrow. Let's get moving. I'm not broken and I won't stop until I see Renee restored. I won't stop until I'm reunited with my father and brother. Alright, so that was the prologue. Super easy, got some levels. Not really, got some XP. What I like about this game, it is, from what I can tell, a love letter to the second Fire Emblem game, Fire Emblem Gaiden, whose remake, Shadows of Valentia, is my favorite Fire Emblem game. And you can see it a lot in this, the split path with Ephraim and Erica, and with Am and Celica. And Ephraim is in the war, he's going to go out, attack, and push the enemy back, while Erica always prefers the more peaceful route. And that's similar with Am and Celica, so it's interesting to see those similarities. Also, this game brought back a few features that were only in Gaiden, such as monsters and traversable, a map that you can move on. Yeah. So it's and seeing as Gaiden or Shadows of Valentia is my favorite game. Seeing as how Shadows of Valentia is my favorite game, I'd say this is going to be a pretty good one for me too. I'm excited.